Cast. I am your host, Tootsie4ever, and joining me here is Little Shy If I Am and Turtle Pain. And now, guys, are you ready for this? Today, we get to go over a topic that pretty much, I don't know, I get comments on videos every now and then on live streams and on Twitter, mainly from kids and teenagers, but my question to you guys is how do I tell my parents that I am a brony?
Yeah, this is a question I see pop up a ton, even in my own
really
comments. And I do wonder how much of it is it like older fans like that have more to lose in terms of respect, or is it just little kids who like consider it a bigger issue than it really is? I kind of wonder.
I think,
Yeah, like you go ahead, Tootsie.
Oh,
What do you think?
I just think like the people who mainly have trouble telling their parents that they're a brony is like, I see it as like it's like any other show. Like, I'm not gonna make a big deal and tell my parents that I'm a big fan of The Flash. I'm not going to go all out with it.
Well, the thing is, we see it that way now after years of being in the fandom. But back when I was new, this was a real concern for me.
Yeah,
well.
same.
And the other thing is like the difference between saying you like The Flash, and I realize I'm still holding this, so I'm going to put that down. But the difference between saying you like The Flash and liking My Little Pony is Flash is kind of, it's more socially acceptable to say I like this show that is essentially a comic book made for young male adults that is targeted towards me, whereas the other one, it's a bit more girly, a bit more out of most people's comfort zones.
And even just cartoons in general is kind of fun by some people.
Like, my parents didn't really care when I told them I was a brony because I was already obsessed with, like, other things. Like, they knew I watched Totally Spies. They knew I watched Powerpuff Girls. Like, when I told them I like My Little Pony, they honestly didn't care at all. Like,
are you me? That sounds exactly what went through
No,
me.
the thing was that I was building up like, oh my god, what am I going to do? How am I going to tell my parents that I like this? Like, I know.
Yep.
If they don't accept me, I'll just say I'm not their son anymore.
Yeah, you'll have to like
Just disown them.
But I really just feel like a lot of people who have mainly trouble with this, and I could be wrong, is the ones who are just too invested into My Little Pony and just think it's like the world's changing or whatever.
Too invested. That could mean a number of things. I think I'm too invested.
I think I'm fairly invested, but not too invested. People have told me
I
I'm
am
too
too. I'm
invested,
drinking
though.
out of a pony cup.
That's a G1 pony cup.
Yeah, it's different.
Hey, it works.
Yeah, on my level.
Oh,
Okay.
well, where'd you get that? Give me one.
Nah, shit. But I'm not really sure. Did you guys ever have any problems with telling your parents that you were a brony?
I casually brought it up in conversation, like, "Hey, I found a new show," and they're like, "Okay." And part of it, I think, is also like my dad is also a Trekkie. He likes Star Trek a lot, so he's kind of understanding of like, oh, it's something that's a bit weird. Some people might not agree with it, but you do you.
Yeah, I kind of had like the initial like one day where I finally had to tell them why I was buying toys in the mail because I'm getting all these suspicious packages and I have to say something, and so that day was awkward. But from then on, between like it just started to be less of a big deal, and bringing my dad to actual BronyCons, and he kind of understands that aspect of it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there was that initial awkwardness and all that, but other than that, it's not really like looking back. Even then, it was a non-issue, even if I thought it was. I don't know if that makes any sense.
For me,
I think
it was.
what was it?
No, for me, it was like I told my mom when I was driving back from a funeral. I know that's the best time to tell your parents. But
yeah, you have some interesting timing there. It's like, sorry, Mom, I got some more bad news for you.
No,
my grandmother. Wait, what was it? Say?
No, my mom didn't really care. She was just like, okay.
For me, my grandmother she had the best knee-jerky response that most people are afraid of getting, which was I said to both my mom and my grandmother at the same time. I was like, yeah, I'm watching a new show, and I was like, oh, what's the show? I said it was. My grandmother goes she stops everything. She goes, "Are you gay?"
My grandmother still thinks I sell toys for a living. I try to explain to her, no, it's just something I collect for fun, but she sees my room and it's like, oh, how's the toy sales business going?
Apparently not well. You've not moved a lot of merchandise in a while.
Yeah, that's true. I still
Little
have a lot of
Shy's a
merchandise.
scalper confirmed.
Yeah.
No, but I think this doesn't really apply to us because we're not in school or in college or whatever. But
although I became a brony in my senior year of high school, so I did have 1 year of being a brony in school.
The ones I've really heard of from, and I'm sorry I can't talk today, but from what I heard is that a few people that have problems with this are mainly teens that are still in high school or in middle school or in elementary, and they just want to bring
preschool.
Yeah, they bring pony stuff to school and they get made fun of for it.
Well, I mean, there is like a threshold of acceptability in my opinion. Like, if you like Pinkie Pie, you necessarily don't have to go to school in a giant Pinkie Pie shirt. Like, you're asking to be made fun of then, but at the same time, I mean, it's never justified to be like bullied or harassed over that.
No
sort of thing,
victim
but you
blaming.
should expect to be made fun of.
I never really wore any pony things to school because I became brony like after I graduated. But I would just say to tell your parents you're a brony is just treat it like any other show. I mean, why treat it like this any different? Like, or I don't know how. I'm trying my best to explain.
Yeah,
it.
basically,
that's because this one is God. This one is
like sit down and have a family meeting to confess your interests.
Yeah, it's not your new religion or lifestyle choice.
Or is it?
Like you do that, you do that. Like the one thing I know.
Don't treat it like that.
No, if you do that,
if
you like bring your parents in like a giant room, your whole family get it like a giant event, and then it's like they're gonna think, oh my god,
have a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, they're gonna
with a tie on.
First thing they're gonna do is think you're gay, and second of all, really, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that at all.
So I guess the question is, what is the right way?
The right way is to bring it up. If you must bring it up in casual conversation as a passing comment, like, "Hey, I like this show," and then also be willing to talk about other topics.
And my advice would be to compare the show to other cartoons and compare the fandom to other fandoms, because really, I mean, to an outsider, we're not that unique. It's only those of us that have been here a long time and understand the depths and intricacies of the fandom that think it's that unique and special. But to the outsiders, it's just another cartoon, another fandom. So you don't really need to treat it as anything else to them.
That's basically all we can say about how to tell your parents you're a brony.
Yeah.
Yeah, just treat it like any other show, any other thing that you would like, and don't treat it like it's your new lifestyle. This is the way you're going to be from now on.
It's funny, for such a simple explanation, this question pops up so often. Like,
it does.
I guess there is no easy answer. It's really just a spur of the moment whenever like it's an appropriate time to bring it up.
Another thing is, I don't know. I've started to just say this to people, but is there really a reason you need to tell your parents that you're a brony? Like, I understand if you want to be like what we do and collect ponies, but
it's like you need some explanation.
Like, if you're not collecting the ponies,
how do I explain this?
Like, if you're not collecting the ponies, then there's really no reason to there's really no reason to tell people that you're a brony at all. That's how I see it.
Yeah, there's no easy way to tie up this topic because it's so open-ended. It really depends on the situation, the people you're trying to explain it to.
Like, we can't just give you a card and say this to them, and then everything will be perfect, because it really depends on your relationship with your parents and whoever it is you're telling, and how they feel about something. They could be really open to it, like my parents were, or they could be completely against like the idea of you liking animation at all.
Yeah, because like some people just like it's dead set that the cartoons are for little kids. Like there's no redeeming value in cartoons at all, and
they are for little kids.
A lot of crappy cartoons, but not really. It's not completely true. I mean, Samurai Jack is a cartoon, and that's TV 14 now, right?
Family Guy is a cartoon, and that's not for kids at all. But kind of in a way, but
although only kids watch it, right?
Yeah, only kids watch it. It's not for kids. Kids watch it.
Yeah.
All right.
We need a better closing for these.
Yeah, I know.
Work on it.
I will work on it. I'll work on it for the next one. But anyhow,
I still think you got to come up with like segments and like have like stuff like that.
I think that what you should do is you should get like Oscar music ready, and they'll just play us off.
Oh well, we're going to the next topic, guys. Ready?
All right. Yep.
All
right. This one has to do with the My Little Pony movie, and you can say hi to the chat now because we're
hi chat.
We got like
he's not letting us talk to you.
Yeah,
he's
sorry.
keeping us hostage.
We're not supposed to acknowledge you.
Yeah, we're not. No, we usually don't talk to the chat while we're live, just because it wouldn't really make much sense once this.
It's Schrodinger's chat. Does it exist if we don't acknowledge it?
Ooh. All right, here we go. We're going to the next topic. Here we go.
No, I'm gonna miss your chat.
All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pony Pad Podcast. I'm your host, Tootsie4ever, and joining me is Lil Shy FIM and Turtle Pain. And well, have you guys heard of the book, or the My Little Pony book called The Arts of Equestria?
No, I've never heard of that book. That book is a total foreign concept.
Where'd you get that?
We both got the book, and basically what it is just like a little art book to show all the images of how the show was created, made, and just all of the environments that are in the My Little Pony show. Why am I
books are cheap these days. I recommend any fan of the show to get this book because books are cheap and it has lots of cool art in it. So here's a free plug for the Art of Equestria book.
Yeah, go on Amazon. You can get it for like $20 or a hard book for like $29.
Right? 15. What is it?
I got it for mine for $30. But anywho, the reason I am bringing up this book is because it has been announced that the art, or you guys know the My Little Pony movie that is coming up this year, October.
What?
But anywho, it has been confirmed that we're going to get an art of the My Little Pony movie, which is kind of odd because this book is going to be released before the movie's released.
So yeah, we definitely have to watch out for like spoilers and stuff because I mean, it's looking back on what was it? Yeah, season 3 when Twilight Getting Her Wings. That only leaked because some art book, actually some sticker book, showed a little icon of Twilight with wings. And everyone thought like some Chinese knockoff made a mistake, but no, that was like the official release of Twilight Becoming an Alicorn with some sticker book with her with wings in it. So it kind of makes you wonder how many things will leak, I guess you could say, in the art book before the movie comes out.
Me, I don't really care for the movie, but what I am looking forward to the art because I love the Art of Equestria book, and I'm hoping this is going to be like exactly like the same where we go over the storyboards, get some interviews with some of the people who animated it of like what was it like to create these environments, probably get some interviews from the art director, get their insights of it, and overall, I don't know, I love the Art of Equestria. It's nice. Maybe I'm just a big art geek.
Yeah.
For before the movie comes out, it'll be interesting to get a look at what to expect from the movie. And after the movie comes out, of course, it serves as like a behind the scenes. So I think it's going to be like a timeless book to signify the movie's release.
Timeless for all of 8 months
until movie number 2, the sequel.
The weird thing is, I've seen that book in stores. Like I saw it in a bookstore. I picked it up. And because it was a bookstore, it was kind of like a geeky thing. Wait, what?
You saw the art of the My Little Pony movie book? Oh, okay.
Art of Equestria.
My bad.
The one that little has in his hand there, above his head.
Up there.
Yeah, up there. So basically, I went to a store and we were looking through it, just like, oh, this is cool, isn't it? And then an employee walked past us and he was just kind of humming the My Little Pony song, very, very nonchalant. Don't notice me.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was.
Turtle, where's your book?
Yeah, where's your book,
I wasn't
Turtle?
able to buy it.
Oh, you're
You're
a terrible.
Here, give me yours.
Buy the book, Turtle.
Buy
the. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I lost it. It doesn't work.
You dropped it.
I dropped it.
Trying to do segments like that. I am mainly looking at, the Art of Equestria book right now. And do you actually think we'll get maybe some cut content that was supposed to be in the movie but didn't make it?
That's very possible because with any project, whether it's a TV show or a movie, but especially with a movie, there's a ton of concept art that's like not used for anything except for behind the scenes work. So this sort of book will be like the public's first look at all that unreleased concept art, probably. I don't know for that for sure, but probably.
I'm talking about like it could be like this part right here where you see Twilight punching T-Rex, but that was cut from the actual episode.
That's the most well-known thing that was cut in Twilight punching T-Rex. I wish that happened.
Maybe that'll actually happen in the movie, like Twilight punches some character.
I think we're getting a PG, so I think you can punch in PG, right? As long as no one dies.
Okay.
Can you do cartoon violence in PG?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, Pixar movies are kind of violent, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, there are. Now.
So yeah, we'll probably see that sort of thing.
Now, the release date. Well, there isn't really much of a release date for this book, other than in August 2017.
Oh, really? There's no date yet?
Nope. It's just August. It's just August of 2017. That's it.
I've got September 5th.
September 5th?
September 5th? What?
Where'd you get that?
I don't know why.
I have October 6th.
Amazon says September 5th.
Oh, that's the movie I'm thinking, Dirt.
Yeah, it says September 5th right now. I don't know if that's accurate.
I don't believe it.
I'm going off the Twitter thing where it was announced.
Oh, I'm looking at Amazon. It will be released on September 5th.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, maybe it's just going to be shown on August this year. But anywho, we're going to end it on this question right here. Are you guys going to get the My Little Pony Art of Equestria? Or the art of My Little Pony movie?
I mean, if it's in stock and not overpriced, I'll probably pick it up.
I'll get it. I'll see if I can get a hard book.
Yeah, maybe.
I want a soft book.
All right, you guys can talk to the chat for a bit.
Gonna end on I want a soft book.
Yeah,
like soft books. You're like Twilight. You cuddle with books, probably.
Yes, I do. I want a plushie book.
You want
How awesome would that be to have a plushie book?
A plushie
Twilight
book?
probably has many.
Probably. Hold on, I want to see if that's even a thing.
We all need plushie books. All right, let's see. Now the next one is going to be.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm looking for a plushie book.
Now the next one is going to be ponifications, like, you know.
Yes, that's a thing.
That's a broad topic.
It is a very broad topic.
Do I have any ponifications? Yeah, can you see the meme? You can almost see it.
I have. Oh, I have
Ponified
tons of
memes.
ponifications above my head here. Yeah. Look at all these ponifications I have up here. I've got reading, Game of Thrones, and Avatar: Legend of Korra, and Animal Crossing.
And don't
All those
worry,
ponies.
guys. We'll talk to the chat after the podcast is over, which we only have like.
No,
two-
he's just
So a
gonna
bit of
ignore you.
advice: since it's such a broad topic, you're gonna have to come up with a bunch of
Oh,
discussion
I
questions.
know. I will be clarifying.
All right. Hope you know what you're doing.
I got this. I did a brony problems on this. Don't worry. All right, here we go, guys. Are you ready?
No.
Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. When we're done with these last, we only got 2 more, and then once we're done, we're gonna just talk to the chat from now on. But here we go.
And Tootsie's gonna play Papers, Please.
No, I'm not gonna play.
Yeah,
Papers,
he's gonna
Please.
play it with a Steam controller.
I'm not gonna play Papers, Please. But anyway,
Hard mode.
here we go.
Harp.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pony Pad Podcast. I am your host, Tootsie4ever, and joining me is Lil Shy If I Am and Turtle Pain. And now, what are your guys' thoughts on stuff that has been ponified?
Terrible. What? Who
Definitely
would like?
depends on the stuff being ponified, I think.
No,
But then
everything.
again, sometimes the non-pony-like things work out the best. Like Fallout Equestria is a horrible, gory, bloody mess, and yet combining it with ponies somehow makes it badass. It doesn't really make any sense. So, I mean, yeah, sometimes that contrast can be a good thing. Other times, some things are just made to be together in terms of ponification.
It's like adding something salty to something sweet. Like if you add like peanuts to ice cream, the idea of adding like if you add salt to ice cream doesn't sound like a good idea. But if you added peanuts to ice cream, it's suddenly amazing for some reason. Unless you're allergic, that's terrible.
That's disgusting.
What?
No, but what I mean
what-
by ponifications, my whole opinion on the whole thing is like, I guess it just depends on what it is, because I really don't think, like the first time I was sort of got annoyed with this fandom was when I would Google something RuneScape related and I'll see something pony, and that would annoy the hell out of me because I would just be like, stay in your own fandom.
Yeah, like ponifications is kind of like the fandom's marketing. Like we can like force ponies into communities that have nothing to do with ponies, and it's kind of funny to watch the no pun intended fallout from that.
Ha ha ha.
No, for me,
that
it
was,
just-
that was totally intended.
For me, that was like one of the big reasons I hated the fandom, because the way I see it is like every fandom is kind of like a turf, and then you throw like ponies on, I don't know, Attack on Titan, then you're interfering with that like fandom turf.
Well, they mingle. Like you can be an Attack on Titan
mingle.
or anime fan
Like-
and still be a brony.
Like for me, I'm a Star Wars fan and a My Little Pony fan. I love My Little Pony and I love Star Wars. I like seeing like Pinkie Pie wearing a Darth Sidious hood. I find that hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I just hate it for
but-
some reason. Maybe I'm just a guy that's just like, no, stay in your own little part. Get out of here.
That's not how the world works, Tootsie.
No, I also
No.
see it like a little kid just busting in your room is like, check out this cool thing, you'll like it, and then just shoving in your face constantly.
I think you're in the wrong communities. You have to get off My Little Brony.
Or the Amino app.
Or maybe I'm just complaining. Gosh. But I will admit there are some things that are cool that are ponified, like Gravity Falls is interesting, but when you ponify something, you're also risking risking basically hurting their fandom because, well, you're also being annoying with it.
Well, all right. So that's what I want to know: is how does it actually hurt the other fandom? In most cases,
doesn't.
maybe there's some specific cases it does, but in most cases, how does it? Because I have firsthand experience with this, with ponifying Bill Wirt's History of Japan video. Maybe some of you saw my History of Equestria video.
you ruined it.
Anyway, yeah.
You ruined
Recently,
it.
I think they've started suggesting my video alongside the original, because I've been getting a lot of comments saying, "Oh, you ruined History of Japan. This is horrible. Why do bronies do this?"
How does going over the fictional history of a made-up place in the style that somebody made fun of in a
It's
sense,
barely in the
history.
style. Like I didn't even have the musical cues like he did. But
You know, a lot
so
of
I'm trying to understand is why do people get so outraged seeing things they love combined with things they don't love?
Don't like.
Well, I guess
Dude,
I
they don't
answered my own
count.
question there, but
Yeah.
but it doesn't really affect anything. So why do people get so outraged? What is
It
the
does,
psychology behind that knee-jerk reaction?
Because it feels like we're just shoving My Little Pony on everything.
We are.
We are.
Yeah,
We can
that's
shove
the
on
ba-
everything
no,
without
that's
shoving
the
on everyone, though.
no, like,
Have
that's
you
the
seen
bad
another
thing.
fandom that does anything this aggressively. I guess you could. That's a bit of a loaded word.
Well, we're
Sonic.
biased because
Sonic.
we're kind of biased because we see ponies combined with everything because we
Yeah,
follow
we
the
look
ponies
for
so
it.
closely. Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say as an outsider.
I think
just think
Sonic is the only thing I can think of that does it to any other extent like this, or Star Wars.
No, I just think it needs to stay in its own fandom. Like, I really don't think we need to ponify everything.
we need to segregate the internet.
No,
You stole my
We have the
goal.
same idea.
No, we don't need to ponify everything. That's the whole thing I'm trying to get at.
We do need to
Well, okay.
ponify everything.
You have the no pun intended herd mentality there, where you think, oh, bronies are just out to try to ponify everything. It's not really that, actually. The truth is it's individuals who have different interests combining those interests. And I, again, say that from firsthand experience. Like, oh, CinemaSins works with ponies. Bill Wirtz works with History of Equestria. Like, combining personal interests is why this happens, not because every brony out there is trying to infect the entire internet with malice intent.
Maybe you're not. I am.
Yeah, it's more complicated than the trolls, I guess you could call them, would say.
I just really, maybe I am just one of those guys that like to complain about everything the My Little Pony fandom does, but I
Oh,
really...
so you're an analyst.
Oh yeah, he's an analyst. Are you part of the analyst community then?
Stop it. No, but I'm just saying, I just really feel like it's like with the other topic. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. There's no point in bringing it somewhere where it doesn't need to be. Like, why would you want to bring My Little Pony into Gravity Falls or My Little Pony into Fallout Equestria?
Because it's
Equestria.
fun. Well,
That's the first thing I said in this episode of the podcast was the contrast is what's interesting. Seeing these cute, adorable, colorful ponies in a world as dark and bleak as the Fallout universe is
But it
interesting
doesn't.
because
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
it's interesting because it doesn't work. It's like opposites attract in that
Well,
sense.
I'll
I think ponies with guns is awesome.
it is. I'll give a personal experience, for example. Like I'm part of two fandoms that I will use for my example, which is my desk. I like PC Master Race. I like Battle Stations, so I like a cool, sleek-looking desk. My desk has a lot of cool computery parts to it, like a nice keyboard, nice mouse, nice monitor, nice computer tower, and it all looks really cool and like it fits the aesthetic of my name, which is Turtle Pain, which is green reptilian, and then the concept of being in pain, which is really edgy, edgelordy.
Very
and I like it because it looks sleek. Whereas I also have the main six on my desk. I have Tank on my desk. I've got this thing, and I've got a bright green pop filter. So that kind of is a nice stark contrast that I like, but it's keeping me from wanting to post my setup online because people would be like, why do you have this horribly styled maned pony on your desk? It looks terrible.
I posted to r/Battle Stations once.
Yeah.
No one liked it.
Yeah, that's what I
Too
thought.
many ponies.
Too many ponies, yeah.
Maybe I'm just one of those guys that just feels like My Little Pony should just stay in its own fandom rather than branching out to others. Because it feels
Why?
So wait.
Because
back
there's
me
no
up.
reason
You're
for
saying
it.
You're saying people shouldn't have more than one interest?
No, I'm just saying is like their interests should be separate from their other interests. Like maybe
But
I'm
why?
being
It's not how the human brain works.
Probably
you have
not.
Pokemon plushies in your room, don't you? Or at least
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
Let's
Why
see,
would you?
I
Why would
like
you have
two.
ponies and Pokemon in the same room?
Like
No,
retro
that's not
video
what I'm
games.
getting at.
Wait a minute. He has retro pony games.
Shut up! That's not what I'm
That
getting
too.
at.
You have retro games, Pokemon, ponies.
Yeah,
you
but
have
here's
lots of other
the
stuff.
but here's the thing. I'm not ponifying it. I'm
Yes,
not.
you are. You're making
Yes, you are.
videos.
You're
making AVGN-styled videos on retro pony games or retro-inspired pony games.
Yeah, but I'm. Fuck, you got me.
Got you. Got you.
Damn,
Motherfucker.
That's not what I was trying to get at. I was getting at like, is it really worth spamming the internet? Like, you see this little Eevee plush I'm holding right here. Should this be a pony? Should there be a pony
It already
version
is.
of this?
It already is.
Google
It's
it.
already
It already
happened.
is.
There's nothing you can do.
You're right. There is nothing I can do.
The thing is, when the internet is so broad, when you say, oh, people are posting too many ponies on the internet, well, yeah, of course, the internet's so big, it can contain the ponies. There's nothing to worry about. The internet's not going to crumble if you post a few pony pics.
Ugh,
It might
fine.
post all pony pics.
Maybe I can't do much because you guys got me.
You're outnumbered, I think.
Woo!
I am very
2v1.
outnumbered. But we'll end it off on, is ponification good?
Yes.
Usually, yeah.
All the time to destroy the internet.
Okay. All right, talk to the chat real quick while I get this set up.
Hi, chat.
I
He's
can't
letting us talk to
actually
you.
see the chat, so hi, chat.
I've been reading them, like, every time I look here, this is me reading the chat. And
I
I've
can't
been doing them.
multitask.
All
I
right,
can.
guys, one more topic, and then we
I'm
are
out of
going
water.
to switch over to how it was last time. With we're going to be talking to the chat, so don't worry, chat. We haven't left you just yet.
Yes, he has.
Anywho, the next topic is how to deal with haters.
Oh boy, this is another broad one.
Oh yeah,
Tootsie, tell us more. Tell me more about how you felt with haters.
It's good for the title, though. You'll get lots of clicks on this one, probably.
Yeah, but I was a hater, so woo.
Oh, you'll have some insight for us, then.
Oh yeah, I'll be like, kill yourself. I'm just kidding. All right.
Isn't that what you're supposed to say? Isn't that like the greeting of the internet?
Oh yeah. No, it's hiss.
Photosynthesis.
All right, guys, are you ready?
No.
And the chat is like.
Wait, hold on. Let me blow my nose quick. I don't want to have snot dribbling down while we're in a podcast.
Question: when do you want to have snot dribbling down?
Yeah,
It's a very high pollen count today in my area, so I'm keeping all the windows closed. It's like 80-something degrees in here, but I can't open the windows because
you should like keep like tons of air filters going all the time to.
I have one right next to me.
You have one. You need like 12.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here we go. Are you ready?
A dehumidifier and a humidifier.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Oh well.
I'm out of.
All right,
Jesus,
we're good.
It's only 3 for you. It's a bit early to start drinking.
Stop. Okay, here we go.
Hello, internet.
All right, here we go.
Look at your servers. Now back.
Shut up here. We're starting this.
Did you see that recent video that
Oh my
with the
God.
vinyl scratch with the Vincent Visions, whatever? Whatever. Never mind.
no.
Moving on.
No,
Okay, here we go.
Moving on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pony Pad Podcast. I'm your host, Tootsie4ever, and joining me is Little Shy if I Am and Turtle Pain. Now, guys, this is going to be an interesting topic because this is also one of our, not really most requested, but definitely one of the most asked things in the fandom.
It's
But
gonna be like another 20-minute one, isn't it?
Probably. But here is the million-dollar question: how do you deal with haters?
So this is a very broad question, but I want to start off by saying that this question is like the foundation of the fandom. We wouldn't exist if it wasn't for people saying, "That's weird. You shouldn't watch that show," because that's what makes Bronies interesting. If it wasn't a girly cartoon, it wouldn't be a weird.
It would be a
unique
hot topic, essentially.
Yeah. No one would be talking about it. No one would be just debating it, talking about it as we are right now. And it just wouldn't have the growth and spread that it does today. Like some other cartoon, I don't know, like Gravity Falls is a good cartoon, has a good fan base and everything. But it doesn't have that controversial element. It's not like, oh, you watched that show?
Not really.
So in another way, you're saying we're fueled by their hatred.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We are fueled by their hatred.
There's
We
some
wouldn't
people
be
that are
here
from the
if
dark
we weren't
side.
banned from 4chan and if we didn't get DDoSed every time we made a new site. Like, if it wasn't for all that hate, Bronies wouldn't be as big as they are today, I believe.
Because like some people will go like, "Oh, that's just a TV show," and then other people go, "How dare they watch that show?" And the people that said it's just a show are going to say, "Well, why are you so opposed to it?" And then they will be more active on the Brony side.
Yeah.
So it
No.
makes a bigger rift. The fact that people have such strong opinions.
Yeah, but
No.
that doesn't exactly answer the question.
No, it does not answer the question.
In the moment.
Explains why it's an
Yeah.
issue though.
Yeah.
Now,
So-
oh, sorry. You go.
Okay, so now we have to move on to the issue of how do you deal with that rift? How do you deal with people being so crude to you? So Tootsie, I'll let you take it away.
Now, I can actually say a lot about this because I was a big hater of My Little Pony. I hated everything from
That's
My
fine.
Little Pony.
And what is your definition of a hater exactly? Like, what did you do as a hater?
Made fun of anyone who liked My Little Pony, called people faggots.
But I do
in the
that now. You do that today.
No,
oh,
but
I don't know the
I-
last part there, but
No,
You unironically make fun of people who like My Little Pony.
No, I would basically someone would comment on one of my videos, and I would just say, "Go away, you faggot." And there was
that's
like,
just common internet
No,
troll. That's
I would-
nothing new.
I would just make fun of them. It was like, "Why do you like My Little Pony?" It was like, "Cause it's an empowering show." It's like, "Yeah, so is shooting yourself." And I was like,
What?
"Okay, this
Doesn't-
like."
Doesn't
No,
that make
it was-
sense?
No, I'm like, but you get what I was saying. It's like I didn't care for My
Not
Little
really,
Pony.
no.
No, I didn't care for My Little Pony because I thought it was gay. I thought it was really gay. I was brought
it's
up
a
on
very
that type of
fundamental
stuff.
human condition is not liking something you don't understand. I think it comes down to
Yeah.
like I don't know. I don't have a metaphor or an example, but yeah, people don't like things they can't understand, and ponies are weird.
Ponies are hard to understand. Why would me, a grown man, like
No, that's
something so cute and fluffy?
That's the main reason I hated My Little Pony. It was like what?
Pinkie Pie, I have
No,
all
when
of
I
them.
first heard that giant grown men were watching My Little Pony, I was
Yep.
like,
Giant.
shut
Oh,
up.
it's a bug bite.
No, it's like
Butterfly.
why are these guys liking it? I was just thinking, oh my god, what are the kids gonna like? What? How are the
Well, I
kids
think-
reacting to this? And I was
I-
just like,
I did-
oh,
Hey, that's trademark.
I didn't know that we were supposed to be giants, though.
shut up! You get what I was saying. But I'm just saying, it was like My Little Pony. I guess the reason I was a big hater is because I didn't understand it. Like when I first heard grown men were watching My Little Pony, I was just like, "That's so gay." do we really need these? Like, we should like hunt all these people down and just stop them.
I'm trying to think of an example that we as bronies, because we're bronies and the majority of the audience will be bronies. What's a metaphor or example we could use where we could put ourselves in the shoes of the haters that don't understand the fandom? Like, what's something? I can't think of anything because
it's just a specific thing because
open to me to like cartoons and like shows like that. So I don't really I never went through that hater period.
No,
I've always loved animation, so I don't really know the idea of hating it.
I hated it for multiple reasons. It was just a stupid cartoon show about talking
Give us some
horses.
Reasons.
It was a stupid cartoon show about. This is from a person who didn't see any episode.
Yeah.
And
it is a stupid cartoon about talking horses.
It was a stupid cartoon show
about... cartoon horse program.
No, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It just sounds so stupid. It doesn't sound like it'd be interesting.
It's a super girly title. If you even just look at the logo for it, the logo is like little hearts in every loop. It's got a tail on the end. It's pink and purple and white.
I was turned off by the theme song, and then when I first saw the episode,
good though.
No, the first episode I saw was Feeling Pinky Keen, and I thought it was just so stupid. The one thing that mainly killed it for me was just dear Princess Celestia, I learned today that you just can't figure out stuff. Or I don't know, I forgot what the moral of that episode was.
I like that moral actually.
It was stupid.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that moral.
No,
I thought it was because it was unconventional, but whatever, tangent.
I think that when they were first doing the reads of Dear Princess Celestia, the first time they did that, I was like, this kind of sounds a lot like Dragon Tales. That was the first thought I had.
A lot of the people worked on that show, though.
Yeah, did they?
Well, the voice actors did, at least.
Okay.
Anyway.
Back to the My Little Pony. The important one.
I couldn't, I grew up on, Codename Kids Next Door, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Billy and Mandy. So basically, I guess the main reason I hated it was because I was raised on crap like that.
Well, I mean, most of us watch shows like that, but also I remember watching a little bit of Powerpuff Girls. I remember getting mildly teased for watching that, just, oh, why are you watching that show?
I would always watch Powerpuff Girls and Totally Spies in secret.
No, okay, there's
your
Totally Spies. I had a friend that watched Totally Spies, and I knew nothing about it except for, the cover art. I never actually saw it to this day. But at that time, I was like, isn't that a girl show? Why are you watching that? And I didn't mess with them too much, but I kind of teased them about it. And now looking back, I still haven't seen that show, so I don't know anything about it. But looking back with the whole pony thing, I can kind of just, I get it now. If you're watching this, random friend from my past, I'm sorry.
As somebody who liked Totally Spies when I was younger, I was like, oh, this is a really cool spy show. Looking back on it, it's not very good.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It wasn't very good.
It's not very good, really. It's really formulaic and repetitive.
No.
Yes.
On how to deal with haters. Mainly the people who deal with haters are the ones who just are targeted by it because, I don't know, they want to be targeted by it. I
love the phrase "don't feed the parasprites" because that's a good metaphor with the parasprites being the haters. The more you feed them, the more they multiply.
But do you know how many people just talk crap and reply and feed them constantly because they want to prove that they are right?
And I have firsthand experience with this. Sometimes you feel like you're above that. I'm not, a rabid brony who responds and overreacts to hate. I'll calmly respond to this person and get them to see reason because I can enlighten them. And I'm guilty of that, and I think a lot of people are. And you fall into their trap. And who said the quote? Don't argue with stupid. They'll bring you down to their level and teach you with experience. Who said that? Was that Mark Twain or something?
William Shakespeare.
No, Shakespeare wouldn't say that.
And that just goes for internet trolls in general. I think when people ask the question in the fandom, how do you deal with haters, it really just comes back to internet trolls. Haters... there's some people that call themselves organized anti-brony groups.
No,
there isn't that many.
I will have to disagree with that on how half of them are internet trolls because there are people let's face it, a big portion of this fandom's kids, and they're still in school, and a few of them do wear pony stuff to school or bring it up. And they will get bullied for it. And so they're like, how do you deal with a bully? Or how do you deal with a... Turtle, will you stop?
No, it won't unmute.
But anywho...
click.
Now, anywho, how do you deal with an IRL hater?
How do you deal with bullies in real life? It's this complicated situation where, it depends on the bully and depends on you and depends on the situation. It's too broad.
See, my favorite way to deal with bullies in school was to keep a pocket full of glitter or confetti, and anytime they get in your face, just throw it in their face and run away.
Yeah, sometimes something silly like that would work. Other
Diffuse
times,
it.
Sometimes ignoring them does work. Other times, it just antagonizes them further. So, like, it really...
I mean, the reason that one works, I'm not saying do this, this is totally hyperbolic, but the reason that this, in theory, would work is because you can either make them laugh, or it gives you a good, easy escape because you confuse them.
That's so stupid.
Pocket dust or pocket sand, what was
Pocket sand, yeah, pocket sand from
No, if you ever come across a hater, mainly on the internet, because I can't say IRL, because I don't think any of us had to really deal with
Bronies don't meet other people.
No, we don't socialize.
No,
I
legit,
had one instance where I had someone antagonize me about it.
Legit question for both of you guys. Have you guys ever met a person who hated bronies, like IRL? Like, have you encountered someone who hated, like, you guys for what you did?
Just people with lots of questions who obviously were trying to be polite and thought it was really weird. But no outright hate to me, at least.
I got some outright hate one time from a girl in high school, actually. Again, senior year, so I was around 18-ish. And this girl who was, I think she was like a sophomore, so like 2 years younger than me. She comes up to me. I had like a Fluttershy plushie sticking out of my backpack because, you know, I thought it was fun. And she goes, "Why do you have that?" I'm like, why do you care so much?
No, but I mean, obviously you're referring to like her attitude and all that, but that is kind of a fair question.
Yeah,
yeah. Why do you have that?
If it was a question phrased as "Why do you have that?" I would have said because I like that. But no, it was a like, "Why do you specifically have that?" And it was like, because I like it. It's a fun show with fun jokes in it.
Turtle, if
and they were like,
okay. Turtle, if we went to high school together and I saw you with a My Little Pony thing, and we didn't know each other, and I didn't know anything about My Little Pony, I would have called you gay, a faggot, pretty much everything, because that's just too much.
Well, you obviously changed since then, but that speaks more to your character than...
I didn't... No, I've changed a lot. Like, I understand everyone likes My Little Pony. I understand why people like it. I'm not that hater guy I was back in 2012. Actually, yeah, 2012.
Or are you?
I don't think I am. I don't know. Do you guys think I'm still that hater guy?
Yes.
Everyone has different opinions.
So let's see, how do you treat new pubs?
You still didn't answer the question.
No.
You have to avoid it like a politician.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
No, I was going to say, let's see, it doesn't matter so much how much you've changed in the past unless you can apply it to the future. If you can treat new groups with the same kind of courtesy and respect that you treat people now from what you've learned from your past experience, then it will matter. If you cannot do that, then it does not matter. It was all for nothing. I
will say I have changed a lot because like the little brony problems I do are just made to help people not make the same mistakes I did when I first joined the fandom. And looking back on it, kind of glad I was bullied for My Little Pony back then.
Why?
What? Wow. No, because it shaped me. Because it shaped me up better on how to deal with them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like I have family members that come in my room, and it's like my brothers mainly. One brother's like a giant hunting person, likes to fend for his family, go out hunting, all that stuff. He comes in here is like, why do you?
Enemy.
Yeah, he's like comes in here is like, why do you have all these horses? And I'm just like, why does it matter? It was like because it's for girls. It's like
I'm gonna take his side. We Bernies need to kind of have a better explanation than just because I want to, just because I like this. Like that's kind of
because you don't understand me.
You don't understand.
I don't really think that's the right way to respond. To answer the question, how do you deal with haters? Don't just shut them down as haters. Maybe they genuinely want to know, even if their attitude is a little rude. They just probably don't understand. Like it's nothing to be don't reply to hate with more hate.
Yeah, I usually, I told my brother, why do you like My Little Pony so much? I usually just said, well, there's a lot of shows I watched as a kid. Like, a lot of people that worked on some shows from Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon work on the show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and that's why I like it. And then they're just like, oh, okay.
In the end, I don't think we have too much of a defense.
No. Because
I don't know about Turtle, because posters are pretty normal, but Tootsie and I don't really have a defense. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, you guys took it way too far. I can just say because I like it because I just have posters. I have posters of other stuff too.
Maybe not far enough.
Not far enough. Not yet, anyways.
Soon.
Now, any other questions or anything we should add to this before we end this part?
Well, again, like previous topics we've had, it's a very broad one, and it all depends on the situation. Like, if the hater is an internet troll, just ignore them. If it's a friend, try to talk to them and help them
Yeah,
understand.
I'd say if it's a friend, definitely like say the reasons why you like it. If it's just a random person on the street who's acting kind of rude about it, just kind of go, okay, bye.
Who knows if someone's asking you why you like the show and you don't have an answer? Maybe that's something to think about for yourself. Why do you collect so many toys?
And if you do tell them,
rethinking my life.
Now, if you do tell them why you like it, just don't treat it like it's a religion. Like, don't explain it like it's a whole new religion.
But what about my pony cross?
You have much to learn, my friend.
Oh my god!
Drink this Kool-Aid and
eat this wafer.
No, like, and I deal with haters by also becoming a hater, because every now and then I'll give my Discord server crap for liking My Little Ponies, because it's fun.
How dare they?
I know, that sounds awful.
Fun to bully people.
No, I meant like, no, they know I'm all joking, and so the way I see it is like, you can't really be a part of your fandom or like your show unless you also know how to make fun of it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone in the Brony fandom can make fun of My Little Pony.
I would hope so. I mean,
yeah.
I think if you can't, maybe you're not a brony.
I think my favorite thing is when I see like an account that says Rainbow Dash, and it's got a profile picture of Rainbow Dash, and it says ponies are gay.
All right, I guess we'll end it on that note, unless you guys have... Actually, we'll just end it on the question.
It's a weird note to end on.
Here's how you end it. So, how do you deal with haters?
How do you deal with haters?
Well, step 1, avoid the hater. Step 2, ignore the hater. And step 3, try to explain it to them.
Step 4, be a hater.
Ignore them, and explain it to them.
Step 4, be a hater.
I think the biggest thing is just don't respond to hate with hate. That's a good thing to do too.
Okay.
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence as we slowly.
All right, I stopped recording and I have been switched, so now I just gotta put everything over here. The stream.
All right.
My bad. Now the stream is gonna be a little disoriented, so give me a minute. Let me fix that.
All right, let me open that up so I can see the chat.
I'm gonna end the Skype call.
Oh, okay.
What? Okay. What? Why?
Because we're gonna be using Discord.
But like, why no video for the thing?
I am. I'm working on it right now.
All right. Well, I'm turning off my lights then because these things get really hot.
Don't worry, chat. I'm fixing everything.
I can see you now, chat.
We're working
now we
on
can read you. Guys, please talk about the difference between little girl fan and brony. Oh,
little girl.
Sorry, John Candy. We weren't reading the chat during or we weren't supposed to read it, so I couldn't be like, hey, person suggested this.
Tootsie told us to ignore the chat.
Yeah, blame him. I was reading.
What are you putting on screen right now?
What are you doing? Put it on papers, please.
I'm putting on the Discord thing, like how it was last time.
Just set it up to capture the window for the pop-out chat.
Hello, Philip. Hello, Jessica.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
Hello, Jessica.
There we go. I'm getting everything ready. They can actually see what we are saying, and I can actually see what they are saying, so we should be okay. I'm getting my camera ready. There.
Wait, why did they get your camera?
What?
Why did they get your camera?
Because it takes too much time to set up all three of us.
And well, did you notice lag problems? Because I definitely.
I noticed.
Yeah, there was some lag problems.
Philip Waddle says hi, little shy.
Yeah, I said hi to him before.
Now, as long as the
I do him again.
Now, as long as the audio is still good, we would be fine. Because most people just minimize the podcast. And
no one wants to see our faces.
No, I just mute it and watch our faces. That's all I do. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird. It's weird when you say that, isn't it?
That is very weird. Okay,
that's the point.
Now, what did we all do this weekend?
I got a computer and I need to fix it.
Why haven't you fixed it yet?
Because I don't know how to fix it. It says the CPU fan is broken, but I don't know what that means.
Wait, well, it's probably just not plugged into the right...
well, I've got them all plugged into power, but like I don't know what else to do. Because they're all spinning.
What might be wrong. Can you access your BIOS?
No, I can't access the BIOS because it says CPU fan failed. Restarting computer.
Usually that's something you turn off in the BIOS.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but I can't enter the BIOS. I tried.
Huh.
Okay, I'm trying to clean this. I'm cleaning my little... What are these projector lights called?
And yes, 8003, we have heard about that, and we're going to figure that out as we go along.
Wait, what?
They're going to leak some episodes early in Canada.
Probably.
Oh, so, by the way, the Dark Wolf said, Turtle Pain, how's life treating you? And then someone else said, hit it with a hammer. I'd like to think it's pretty accurate description.
That's how we...
Hammer time.
That's how I deal with my stuff. All right, there we go. And I'm changing this to...
I also like the person with the Japanese name said anime was a mistake.
Anime is now illegal.
Oh my gosh. Now,
Please.
I gotta ask, what did everyone think about the new episode that aired?
It was a solid meh.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing horrible about it.
It was
Nothing horrible, nothing great.
Wasn't written by. Never mind.
It was, what is with you and David Polsky?
Me? No, I think I like Dave Polsky. He has a lot of cartoon violence, right?
You always like joked around with him. It was like, what was it? Was it David Polsky? You would always say we got rid of David Polsky.
No. My joke, and again, it is mostly just a joke, is Josh Haber and Mike Vogel.
Oh, Josh Haber, okay.
I don't care for their episodes.
Yeah, Josh Haber is kind of bland.
So should I tweet that at him?
No.
I think I saw that picture of you saying you hate them.
I feel bad for saying stuff like that, but I should clarify while we're on this topic. They're both good writers, just not the writers I would like to see for the show.
There was a moment that he said, like in text, like that he is not the biggest. What was it exactly you said? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
But like I edited out like just him kind of saying it. I edited out the parts that made it lighthearted and made it look like he was really mad about it.
Yeah.
Now, my favorite writer is always going to be M.A. Larson.
My favorite writer is Tara Strong.
Oh yeah, and the person who wrote Top Bolt in the Moondancer episode. I forgot who the person's name was.
Anyone that writes literally any of the Tank episodes. I like that one.
Will you stop, Turtle? We're never gonna get a Tank episode again.
I like Tank, darn it.
Dude, it was
He's
confirmed.
the best character.
No, he died in season 5.
But
you know
he's hibernating.
He died.
Don't say that word.
Still hibernating.
Don't say that word.
He's still hibernating.
He never woke up. It's like that's what they keep telling Dash. It's like, oh, he's just still hibernating.
He's the most flushed out pet too.
He's the only pet. Like,
He's not the only pet. There are 6 of them.
I know,
and
but
7 Spike, which I do.
Tank is like the only one we actually see. Like, when was the last time we see Winona?
We've not gotten a single one. Tank has like what 2 or 3 episodes?
Yeah, like 2 episodes.
It's 2 more than the others have.
Aloysius has 1.
Okay, sure. Well, he only has 1. Tank has 2.
And I don't know. I don't even remember the pets' names.
There's Tank, Aloysius, Winona, Gummy. Why do I know all of them?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I said Aloysius.
Opalescence, is that her name?
Yeah, Opalescence and Angel Bunny.
Don't forget Philomena.
And Philomena.
Celestia killed Philomena, because we don't see him anymore.
Philomena committed suicide, and it's a she.
Oh yeah.
Committed Sudoku.
Oh, wait, it's a she? I didn't know it was a she.
They're all she's.
Oh yeah, they're all
Do you even
she's.
watch the show?
Tank is totally a she.
Probably not. No, the new episode that just aired, which I forgot what it was called, something Baby Flurry Heart.
I just want to say, the chat. You guys in the chat have like the longest names.
Yeah, you do.
Well, they're probably all kids who from a time where usernames are all taken, right?
Yeah,
probably. At what point is like every single possible combination of the English language going to be taken?
I think we talked did a video on that.
And uses as Tanuki Sanka. I can't even say that, but if I go to BronyCon, sure.
What's your chances of going?
Very, very, very low. Just because I plan on I'm trying to get a new job, and I'm probably going to lose my current job. So yeah.
This might be the first time I've ever been in a call where I'm the only one going to BronyCon.
Oh.
I'm gonna try, but it's just not my main concern at the moment.
I probably won't be able to go at all.
Well, Turtle, you have a better excuse than any of us.
Yep, I do.
And by the way, I was joking when I said you're all youngins. That I was trying to force that joke.
Nice going, little shy. Now they're all raging.
Joke. I'm not trying to insult you guys.
That's the best way to get a bunch of dislikes and views. Is just to say they're all kids.
They're all kids.
Hey, dislike is still an engagement.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Now, okay, so you say that I did find one thing where Game Theory was saying that their videos, when they got disliked, that they got buried and they wouldn't be recommended to people. But you're saying that an engagement still recommends them.
It depends on the video, probably. I mean, that's not much information to go on if you only got a couple videos that got that problem.
And I also don't trust Game Theory at all.
Caramel Pops are... No, that ship sank.
Dark Wolf asked what my excuse is. Personal reasons, yay!
Personal reasons, yay! For me, I've been failing at my job so hard, so I mainly just trying to get a new one. I plan on taking off work tomorrow, or probably not even going in tomorrow, so I can apply for another job. That's like the best way to get it.
You can just do that?
Yeah.
You hoping to get fired so you get benefits or something?
Dude, me getting fired at my job, that would just be a giant, huge stress off of my shoulders.
But wait, you get more benefits if you're fired than if you quit,
you
right?
get benefits if you're fired.
No, it wouldn't look.
This will be fun for you then.
No, just
you get like a certain amount of pay for a while.
No, just remember, it wouldn't look good on a resume.
Yeah, it doesn't look good on a resume. However, like being laid off.
Unless you do something really awesome. If you're fired for something really awesome, you put that on your resume.
Why did you get fired? I was suggesting too many radical ideas for the company.
Yeah, I was a threat to the upper management.
I was
No, then the interviewer's like, "Wait, I'm upper management. I'm not hiring you."
No, my mom was basically. She sent me this application to basically unload trucks at Hobby Lobby, but it pays $15 an hour.
At Hobby Lobby. What is Hobby Lobby?
Okay.
You guys,
I don't know anything about jobs, but that sounds good to me.
Wait, you guys?
How much was it? I didn't listen at all. What was the pay?
15.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
15 an hour.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it has the benefits and everything.
Oh, that's really good then. Basically,
warehouse certifications though.
You have to take into account what minimum wage is, which essentially is not much to live on. And that's like what, $7.25 I think for my area. And I think McDonald's pays $9 an hour or $10. And when I worked in retail, I got $11.
That's still not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good for what I did.
Like my job now, it pays okay, but I need a better job.
Little Shy, how much does YouTube pay per hour?
I think I did the calculations. I forget what it was, and it was really high per hour because I'm only working a couple hours a week.
Yeah.
Let me guess, it's no wait. 3 pennies an hour, right?
No. I meant it was high because there's so few hours involved. With my channel specifically, of course. I mean, if I was a real YouTube channel, made that my career, I'd be making videos probably 2 a week, and that would be a full-time job then.
Sell the YouTube channel, make all the monies.
Yeah.
I think there was
I'm
one.
half asleep, by the way. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm gonna.
You never.
The podcast
sleep.
is over. I go back to bed.
No, you can't leave us.
I mean, he can. You just don't want him to.
No, there was actually, yeah, it was almost a year ago. I almost sold my YouTube channel.
Wait, how can you sell it?
Put an offer up on eBay.
I don't think that's legal. Oh, I mean, terms of service wise.
No, I only did that because there was an option where I could have been a dad, and so I was gonna sell my YouTube channel till I get extra money.
That sounds like a very Kickstarter crap thing to do.
No, I could have sold it to a website, or I could have done what Fred did and just sell them the channel to someone.
Yeah, I get offers. There are certain companies out there that exist only to claim videos, and they'll actually pay you if you sign a contract to let them claim your video. And they'll give you a couple $100 up front, but over the course of years, that video would earn more than that anyway. So that's how their business works.
Yay, business.
Let's see.
And no, I haven't heard of that game, Spyro.
How have you not?
What game?
Bendy and the ink machine.
Interesting.
Tootsie, you gonna play Papers, Please?
No, I'm not gonna play Papers,
play
Please.
Papers, Please.
I'm not gonna play
Papers,
it.
Please?
No, pleasing, no pleasing papers.
Why? Do you know what it's about? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
So
why won't you play it?
It's a retro, what is it, 8-bit or 16-bit or whatever. It looks like it's an indie game.
Yeah, it's an indie game. Well,
it's an old game. You'll like it. No,
yeah, you will because you like retro games. You said that yourself.
I don't want to play it yet because I'm not good at playing games when people are watching me.
ADO3, it's this podcast.
Yes.
What?
He says, "What's the cringiest thing you've ever done?"
Podcast.
Oh, no, I think it was Brony's React. Shots fired.
Actually, no, it'd be stuff Brony's never say.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty bad.
For me, it'd be that Too Much Pony video.
I made a reaction video to Derpy's appearance in season 2. Actually,
Oh,
that would be the
saw that.
I have to see it.
That.
I have to see it.
I saw that video. It wasn't that bad. It was
I
hilarious.
actually did hurt myself. I hurt myself, and I was hurt for weeks after that. And that was before I told anyone I watched My Little Pony. So I had to come up with excuses why my back was hurting and my legs were hurting.
Why is your back hurt?
How did you hurt yourself with My Little Pony?
I jumped off the couch and face planted.
Follow-up question, why did you jump off the couch and face plant?
For the vine, of course.
Oh no, it died.
You can't say that.
No, actually,
Can't
Vine
say
didn't
anything.
exist then. It was just for the video, really.
So it didn't exist then, it doesn't exist now, nothing
Nope.
ever happened.
Yep, nothing changed.
Nothing ever happened. The video I did was that Too Much Pony video.
That
Oh,
was
wait.
It
pretty
was
bad.
hilarious.
Actually,
I mean, it's so obviously over the top and silly. Like, I don't know.
Actually, I Have Every Pony would probably be the worst because I was like during. No, I did it during No Shave November, so.
Ew.
I was
Why
very.
did you do it?
I was very.
Why didn't you just
gruffy.
shave?
I was very gruffy back then.
Why didn't you just shave before you did the thing?
I think like half of my Tootsie Roll folder is gifts from those 2 videos.
Yeah, I
Why?
mean, those are the most popular ones to get gifts from.
Ugh, stop. Delete them.
Delete this. So I'm currently testing my computer to see if it works again. See if it's
Actually,
still a CPU fan.
and actually, no, that's not the cringiest thing because all that is just hate. That's it.
There we go.
I am gonna.
Have
turn
you ever
off-
come across a hatter before?
A hatter? What is a
What's a
hatter?
hatter?
Is that like a mad hatter?
Oh wait, never mind. I'm seeing it wrong. I thought there was 2 T's there. He said hater.
Oh, okay. You're just being mean to him.
I was trying to make fun of him, but ended up making fun of myself there for
Oh,
misreading.
you just can't read.
There, I turned off the light because it was getting hot.
Should I do a while ago?
Now it just looks like I'm in a dark room.
You're in a dark room.
Yeah, you are.
Oh gosh. Now, what have you guys done this weekend?
That was cringy.
No, what did
Oh,
you?
I could probably answer that.
No, what did you
Yeah, you
guys do?
probably
Over,
could.
what did you guys do over the weekend? And
I-
I'm talking to the chat too.
Oh, okay. So, while waiting for them to respond, I could say I got my motherboard for my computer that's been broken for over a month. Hooked up, and it still says there's a problem. It's a different problem now, though. So, yay me, I'm troubleshooting that now, which is why I sound terrible.
Nice.
You
What'd
don't
you,
need a computer.
Lucia, what'd you do
Who
over
needs
the
a
weekend?
computer?
I can't say too much because they'll give away specifics and stuff. But I went to a church event that was interesting.
Oh, I know exactly what you did now.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what it is.
Wait, did you confess your sins?
No, it was actually a Christian movie, and I don't think there's ever been a good Christian movie ever.
Ever.
So,
What about those?
I was basically pretending to be CinemaSins in my mind the whole time.
Oh.
I was sending the movie. That was the only way to make it fun.
Well,
Was it
question: do you
Passion
guys
of the
talk
Christ?
during movies?
What?
Was it Passion of the Christ? What?
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm not going to be specific because that could lead to my where it was and all that.
Okay.
I see. So we could Google it. So you're saying this was posted online somewhere?
Let's talk about something else now.
Okay. I'm right.
No, I went to my lake house Friday and I came back. I came back like late Saturday, and actually I got home at like 1 a.m. Saturday. But I saw the new Fast and the Furious movie, and I liked it.
What was that about?
Same as the other ones.
Going fast and furious?
Sorta. Like, I don't mind. Like, people complain about the Fast and Furious movies, like, oh, it's not street racing anymore. But honestly, I don't care. I like the I like the characters, and it's just a popcorn movie. That's like.
Isn't that's basically the Call of Duty of the film world?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, but the difference is this one makes money.
Although, speaking of Call of Duty is getting a World War II setting, which looks really interesting.
Too late.
Too late.
Too little. Too late.
No, another thing I did was this is interesting, is that I bought like a game system off eBay about a week ago.
Yeah, like you do.
Now it came in yesterday, and after I bought the system, like right after I purchased it on eBay, I got a message from the guy. He's like, "Why didn't you leave feedback?" It's like, because I haven't played it yet. I usually wait a few days before I leave feedback to make sure it actually works. And then,
Well, did it actually work?
Then it was delivered to my house, and my mom called me. It was like, "What is this thing? It's heavy."
What was it?
Well, yeah, it is pretty heavy. It's like a miniature arcade machine.
There you go.
But anywho, I finally got to play it, and he was like, "Did you leave feedback?" I was like, "No, not yet." It was like, "Why aren't you?" Well, why not? It was like,
Yeah, why not?
It's like, because I usually wait a few days before I do that to make sure nothing breaks within that time.
Said that. What's your real reason?
No, and then he replied with, "Oh, all right, sorry, first time seller," and that made me feel better. It was like, "Oh, good." I don't usually.
Don't ever buy.
I don't ever usually trust first time sellers. Just
I
because.
think I got my computer case from a new seller on eBay.
No, I don't usually trust first-time sellers because there are a lot of first-time sellers out there that are just like, some accounts that are just there to scam and then they're never active.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like pretty sketchy on it.
If you can tell it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you can just kind of tell it's just an individual who's new and not a con artist or something. I don't know.
Like this guy was nice. I actually got it for cheap. Like it was like $200. These Vectrex, the console goes for like $300 working, so I got a decent deal.
So yours isn't working?
No, mine's working.
Then it goes for $200 working.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure if it was a good idea, but when the console was first released in 1983, it was only sold for $200.
No, you can't really go by that.
No, you really can't.
Okay, so basically,
like the Comic-Con Derby was sold for $20, but goes for like as much as $100 now.
Oh, is that all?
we should get
Only 100?
It's actually lower than that now. That went down a lot.
what?
That was a bad investment.
What? It was?
What?
Are you regretting your Comic-Con Derpy?
No, it was. I got a good price on it at the time. It's just not worth that much now, which I expected.
You expected?
There we go. I had to put a guy in timeout.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, you guys are breaking the rules in there.
Yeah, they are. Well, there's only one guy, so he wasn't.
Nice.
It was only.
Sure. Yeah, it was only one guy, he says.
It was only one guy, not a bad guy. Well, he was a bad guy, but still.
He was a bad guy because he had to go time out, apparently.
I know, right? Gosh, I have nothing really planned for the rest of the day. Like, I saw the new episode and I thought it was okay, and my rating on the episode would probably be like, I don't know, a 6 out of 10.
that's what I gave it.
Really? Yeah. Like it was a cute episode, but I did have some not really complaints, but just like minor nitpicks. Like
I think if I had to adjust my score, I would say it would be a 6 out of 10.
No, the one thing that annoyed me is how Pound Cake and Pumpkin Cake and Flurry Heart were next to each other, and you could they look nothing like each other.
They have no eyes.
Yeah,
that's no eyes.
That's that's weird because the little kids now in the show are like Flurry Heart. They're adorable.
Well, I don't know about adorable, but yeah, they look like they're actual persons, like alive. But Pound and Pumpkin are
they're soulless monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, you took the words out of my mouth.
Stop stealing my words.
No, but
I'm an indie.
I know they probably will never address that, but what would you think they would what would you think Mr. and Mrs. Cake would say? It was like, these why do their eyes like that? You ever consider about that, Pookie? He's like, no, just ignore it. That's
no, it's just how they express themselves.
Wait, Applejack had eyes too when she was a baby.
Yeah.
Flashback?
I thought she had pumpkin eyes.
Yeah, they changed it.
Oh no, did she not? Hold on, now I gotta look it up.
Look it up.
Yeah, in the news, in the newspaper when she was on her birth certificate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the birth certificate she had eyes, but the flashback of
she didn't have eyes.
The family reunion didn't. Yeah.
So maybe they're in a certain type of limbo. Like a certain age does have eyes, a certain age doesn't have eyes.
Or it's just non-diegetic storytelling where what you see on the screen doesn't necessarily reflect the reality of the fiction.
Yeah.
Or they just changed it.
That too.
Also, did they? Another thing is, what was that one character's name? Like Shining Armor and Cadence went to go see that one.
Spear something. What was it?
Spearhead.
Spear something. Yeah.
I did like the joke.
Spearhead.
I like the joke that Cadence said. Well, I'm sorry, we got you confused with all your other friends.
Yeah, all your friends' names sound alike.
I thought that was.
Yeah. They all look alike.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, well, I'm finding something interesting. So when I put in RAM, my computer will not boot, or my computer will go to the boot screen, and then it will crash. But without RAM, it won't display anything.
Another thing is, am I the only one that
That's
saw
weird.
Flurry Heart is kind of spoiled?
Well, I mean, she is like a princess's daughter, or a queen's daughter. Let's be frank here.
I know, but she was really spoiled in that episode. I mean, she got mad when Twilight yelled at her. So basically, yelling.
Are you telling me you wouldn't be mad if Twilight yelled at you?
Not actually. Oh man, if she yelled at me, I would laugh so hard.
Why is that?
Just thinking about how many bronies portray her as a sweet and innocent type of pony.
Because she's the type of pony.
Shut up.
No.
The type of pony every pony should know. Was that Equestria Girls?
No. No, God, no.
Or was that from season 2 or 1? I can't remember.
Season 1, I think.
Okay.
What was that from, actually? I don't know.
The one where Rarity becomes famous.
Oh, yeah, it's season 2.
Yeah, she becomes horse famous.
That is what horse famous should and is be.
Well,
I don't know how to... I'm lining up things with plugs and plugging stuff in.
I would be sad if Twilight yelled at me. I thought it would be hilarious. Oh yeah, one thing I thought was really cute, and I was looking at the background of like half the episode. I know I wasn't really focused on the characters, but...
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much to focus on.
I was looking at the background characters and the backgrounds, and when they were in the toy shop, I now want a plushie of a Parasprite.
Why not a plushie of a turtle?
No, they had a plushie of a Parasprite like hanging
They also
out.
had plushies of turtles. I looked at all the toys. They were. I think the background artists put more effort into this episode than the writers did.
Yeah. I also like the ponies who were sick with, what was it?
They said what it was.
Not pony pox, because it was something else.
Horsey something?
Horsey flu? I don't know.
Horsey hives, was it? Or
Horsey hives. Yeah, that's what it was.
Horsey hives? Like, how do they get horsey hives? Like, how does that happen?
Cooties.
Cooties. Like, but I did find it cute how at the end Spike was reading to the kids.
Yeah, he was reading to them about a dragon.
I know, I thought that was cute. And then that little pony said, "You look just like him." Like, aw.
That made his day.
I actually went, aw. No, Spike is such an underrated character. I feel bad for him.
And I think he's overrated. He gets too much of the spotlight.
Oh wow! Fight.
No, I like him. He's like an underrated character. I feel bad for him.
Oh, wait, you're meant to feel bad for him because he's the comic relief. He's always getting like pushed over and falling, and he's the butt end of every joke.
So he's Squidward.
Yeah.
No. Does that happen to Squidward?
Yeah, it happens
to
Squidward.
Does. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess it does.
I just like Spike, but everyone like treats him like crap. Like when he was on,
comic relief.
He's on screen. Brony's just think, oh, he's just there for us to like him. Blah 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 blah. I like Spike.
Well, aren't they all?
No,
aren't they all?
I know, but I like Spike. He's like.
I don't dislike him. I just don't like when they give him his own episodes.
Like, I relate to him when it comes to his relationship with Rarity, but I've never had a crush on a horse.
Are you sure about that?
I never had a crush on a horse.
You sure about that? I'm gonna
sure
correct you on that.
No, I had a crush. No, I had a crush on a girl who was like older than me when I was in like elementary school.
It's elementary school. Everyone had a crush on someone who was older than them.
Okay. Well, Spike, it hasn't been confirmed what their ages are.
You can get a rough idea, though, based on how they treat each other.
I think Rainbow Dash had, 21 candles on her cake?
Yeah, she had 20, but the thing is, if you then calculated it in a 3D space, she had, 42.
Well, no, it's not 3D space.
I know, it's not 3D space, but somebody went through the whole trouble of, geometry mapping it, and, you realize it's a flat show, and they were making a flat joke.
It's like how you see both their eyes, even when they're looking behind themselves. Like, when they look over their shoulder, they just move their eyes to the side of their head. They can't see over their shoulder. And
no, not at all.
That's still where they're looking. I don't know. You can't calculate the geometry involved with that.
I heard that Twilight, they also went off Equestria Girls.
What? What about Equestria Girls?
I watched an analyst video of their age. And I haven't subscribed to this guy, but he basically went to the fact of their age. He went off their age from Equestria Girls. Like an Equestria.
That's one headcanon, I guess.
Yeah, he went off their age from Equestria Girls, and what was another one? They also went from the move-out age of when you actually move out, so 18, and then Twilight had a birthday. She was technically 19. But out of the old...
Why are we discussing your age?
Yeah, who moves out at 18?
Nobody today, I'll tell you that. You darn millennials.
Maybe we'll never know their exact age.
I don't know. You can kind of get just a general idea of it. Like, they're clearly they're like adults. Like, there's kids.
Young adults.
Normal ponies are clearly separate, and just Shirley kind of gives me the vibe that she's in late 30s, early 40s, just because she's she seems older.
She's more motherly.
Yeah, and Celestia is thousands of years old, so.
Because she's a god.
But that much we know for sure.
Spike, I see him more as just a kind of an adult, but also kind of like a teenager. Like a what was
I
it?
think he's a young adult or teenager.
I was
But
thinking teenager,
because the magic involved with dragons, he's like stuck as a baby. So that's kind of weird. He's like a teenager or adult stuck in a baby's body.
I mean,
Well, yeah, Twilight has stunted his growth, as we learned.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
I thought it.
Yeah. Like he's not. Yeah, I guess
He's
we
been
all know that,
abused.
right? Yeah.
Like Spike.
Malnourished.
No, Spike is like a different type of breed of dragon, so maybe his species is all just like
Wait.
that tiny.
Hold on. Have either of
That's
you
true.
played Sonic Adventures 2? I'm going to tie this into pony raising.
Yeah.
Or dragon raising more specifically. Okay, so you know how you would raise the Chow? What if it's a similar thing with dragons, and they're so used to the other environment?
Probably. I don't know. I never really cared for the Chow Gardens.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the whole game. That says a lot about who I am, I guess.
What's your favorite pony? I'm not sure.
Tank.
Yeah, who is my favorite pony? It's not like I'm wearing.
Tank.
It's not like I'm wearing a hat of them or they're on my microphone.
Listen, who's your favorite pony? I bet it's Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Every pony's best pony, but Derpy's best everything.
All right.
Derpy's my favorite retard.
Wow. Wow, you can't just say that.
I'm sorry, Derpy.
Am I the only one who grew up using that word?
I
Possibly, and
grew
now
up-
it's not. Now
I
you can't
used
say
it.
that word.
I used
Now
it all
it's
the
not
time.
okay for some reason.
Me and my brother would call each other retards all the time.
Yeah, I would call
I never
everything retarded. Like oh,
I never really
something-
used it at all, though.
Like we're out of potato chips. That's retarded. Like like everything is retarded.
I knew a bunch of people that did that. I just never did it because I was like, that's not. I don't need to do it.
I used
Like
to-
not because I was like, oh, that's horrible. I was just like, meh, I don't care.
And there's some people that get offended when other words start being used as insults. But if you just give retardation back to its meaningless insult, then you won't have these new words that people get offended by. Just leave retardation alone.
I had a discussion last night about how I had a teacher that would not let people say the word stupid. Not call things stupid. You just couldn't say the word at all in front of them.
If
Turtle,
you
you're
can't say the word
stupid.
stupid, then you come up with like worse words.
Yeah, my favorite thing was, like, I always joke around saying, well, if I could talk to that teacher now, which, by the way, I had this teacher in high school as a senior. So, like, she said, you can't say stupid at all. You can't call someone stupid, you can't call an idea stupid, you can't just say the word stupid.
Turtle,
And I was
quit
like-
being stupid.
And my response to that was, that's just retarded.
That's perfect. Yeah,
know,
that's what I'm saying.
Me and my
That's
brother,
like a comedy sketch I want to do.
like one other word that we can't really use that.
I like-
we can't really
I
use
like
it as
the,
a term now.
The Rick and Morty retarded sketch or line or whatever you want to call it. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
like all I know from the show because I saw it as a GIF or something. Anyway, I haven't even
Which
seen
one?
it. What's his name? Where the older guy talks about
Rick.
the word retarded?
Rick,
Yeah, I should watch that show.
you need to.
You've not watched that show?
No.
No, me
I'll
and my
help you
brother. Me and my brother would always call each other retarded, and we would also use the insult "gay" a lot. It's like you're so gay, like you're gay. But now we can't use that
Okay.
because now,
They took your word.
yeah, gay marriage is legal, so we can't do that anymore.
Wow.
We can't use that word anymore. It sucks.
They stole your word from you.
Yeah.
Use that as an argument.
We need a new word. We need a new word that can't really
Dingle
be
bingle.
stolen. You're a dingle
Bingle
bingle.
bingle.
You're a dingle
No,
bingle.
gingle
turtle.
bingle. Gingle bingle.
I like dingle bingle.
I like gingle bingle.
You're a gingle bingle
Cause-
turtle.
Oh, don't you call me that. You're a gingle bingle. This whole conversation is a gingle bingle.
And I should really just put like a Q&A thing in the description of my live stream
What?
of just frequently asked questions, because how I got the name for Tootsie is just a big one.
Tootsie, how did you get the name for Tootsie?
It was a throwaway name.
Yeah, but how did you really get
Most
it?
of them. I know mine kind of was.
Mine wasn't.
Now,
And I'm the one that's the least exposure, too.
if you want to, all the questions you're asking, please just look up top 5 facts you didn't know about Tootsie4ever by Watch Pony.
Wait. Oh, there is one, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Okay, that's weird.
And you said you weren't horse famous.
No.
He totally is. Okay, so now my computer doesn't turn on at all.
I need
It
to
was
start,
turning on.
I need to start talking to Watch Pony some more. I haven't talked to him in a long time, and he says he's going to be trying to go to BronyCon this year.
Oh, the year I can't make it, I see how it is.
No, he wants to get a selfie with us, Little Shy.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Because we've known the guy forever, but we've never really known him.
Yeah,
Is it really?
did we know him? I think
Yeah.
we knew him long before he did watch Pony.
Yeah, he did Equals P.
That's why that's not turning on.
He
Oh yeah, equals P. I remember that now.
I liked Equals P. I wish he would go back to that, but now he hit it big with Watch Pony. He even almost got cease and desisted by Watch Pony. Or by Watch Mojo.
They just asked him to stop using their stuff, right?
I think so. He said he was doing the same thing that Jan did, but I'm not sure if that was actually how it went down. And
Like you went through the same process that Jan did?
I guess.
Well, Jan got an actual cease and desist.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? I wish I could go to BronyCon.
Same.
Me too.
Wait a minute.
No, even if I don't go to BronyCon, I'll still make it up to you guys.
I won't. I make no promises.
No, I'll just show up at your houses one day.
All right.
Like, hi.
Hi, it's Austin. I'll think of a video.
Yes. What else is there?
Okay, I've got a new problem now.
Actually, I have to check my bank because I'm going to a gaming convention. Yeah, this weekend actually. And I don't think I have enough money for it. Or at least to buy anything, because I know everything's going to be super expensive there.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn too. I can just barely make it to like a couple extra cons this year if like I don't like spend money on anything. I might probably go, but
Who needs food?
I think there's a few cons I want. Wait, hold on. What's this? There's a Discord server I'm in that I don't remember joining.
Which one?
Story of my life.
How do you get added to a Discord group if you have nothing to do with that Discord group?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask them.
Is this like a doxing or a hack or something? What am I doing in this Discord group?
Just leave it.
There's 60 people in here. No one sent a message yet.
Wow.
You can invite people to like a private chat, I think.
No, I didn't accept any invites.
You're like I don't know. Huh.
Is this a Patreon thing?
And Com181 AJ.
Oh, you know what it is? It's CG. It's that guy who makes YouTube videos.
Who's CG?
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. No, I have no idea who it
Who's
is.
CG?
What's his full name? I forget now. Something Gray?
CG. Oh, CG Project Gray.
I think so. He's like some kind of teacher or something.
Yeah, I know who it is. Okay, so
that's what it is. Mystery solved. Because I backed him on Patreon and it must automatically add me.
Oh,
and Com181 AJ, I do not know what Palm3 Vinyl is.
How do you not? How do you not know what that? I have no idea what it is either.
I don't either. Tootsie4ever and Low-Fi-Am. What is a Discord server?
It's just.
I like how you asked them.
I know. I just asked us, like, not you, Turtle. You're just not even in here.
Yeah, I'm not famous enough. That's what it is.
It's just chat software for. It's what we're in right now.
No,
Yeah.
Turtle,
it's
you're
just
Mike.
a voice and text chat.
Turtle, you're like
What?
Mike. You're like Mike Zolsky from Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, yeah.
Well,
I'm
Mike
fine with being
Wazowski.
Mike
You're
Wazowski.
like
He was on the cover.
He was on the cover.
I want that to happen to me. I would be like blown away if that could
Hey,
happen.
Seth's in the chat.
Oh, hi Seth.
Hi, Seth.
Seth, help me with my computer.
No, but wow, I just saw this message. But Discord is basically a combination of Ventrilo and Skype, where you have different servers that you
What's
can just
Ventrilo?
pop in. God, you guys are so young.
What's
What?
Ventrilo?
You guys are so
You don't have to be young. You don't have to be young not to know what Discord is.
No, Ventrilo.
What is this?
Oh,
What
Do
is
you guys know what
okay,
Ventrilo is?
I've heard of it, but no, I don't really know.
Okay, so
It's basically
like,
like- it's
now. What do they
It was
do?
basically like Discord, but had instead of actually, but you could only join
AIM is
one
where it's
server.
at.
What?
AIM is where it's at.
What's AIM?
You're so young.
I'm young. What was
AOL
your...
Instant Messenger.
Oh yeah, AOL. I had Yahoo Messenger. I had Yahoo Messenger, and then it was MSN, and then it was Ventrilo, and then it was Skype, and now it's Discord. What's next?
More Discord.
No, next.
Voyager.
No, something in VR.
Next will probably,
Social Blade.
next will probably be TeamSpeak.
No, Rec Room.
Rec Room. Oh, Rec Room would be fun, but Tootsie won't buy VR, so.
No. Too pricey. Too out of my price range.
It's totally in your price range. I have it.
Does Rec Room support like phone VR?
Yeah, it does. It does.
It
So
does?
he could.
It does.
I think
really?
it does. I think it does.
I know the other one does. The Allspace does.
Tootsie still won't play it, so it doesn't matter either way.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so-
Turtle. Dark Horse said sorry.
Okay. All is forgiven.
Is it
Minecraft Mute. You know that is my email address. You talking about Derpy Mail? I use Derpy Mail for my channel email.
What's Derpy email?
It's email.
Just whatever you want at Derpy Mail.
Why? Why is that? Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, I use it for my channel. I've had it for years.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with ponies.
Oh,
It's a Brony-made site.
Oh.
A fan site. It's an email server for bronies.
Oh, that's
For real? I've never heard of that before.
I don't know how much trust you would want to place in it, but yeah.
So I can't
Like,
put my bank
I don't know
info?
who runs it.
I can't
What?
put my bank info in there?
I mean, it could
You
be
could,
fun. I wouldn't
if
trust
you really
it.
wanted to.
Nah, I use Gmail. Gmail's good.
Yeah, Gmail is probably the most secure. If you don't mind Google looking at your emails. They definitely do that. No question about it.
I need to switch all my IRL stuff to Gmail, because right now it's all on Yahoo. And I'm not sure if I should trust Yahoo anymore. How good is Yahoo?
I don't think you should trust it at all.
No, neither do I.
Didn't the White Hatter say it's really easy to hack?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, so fix it. My computer was not turning on. Okay, so I did the dumbest thing possible, which was my computer would not power on when I pressed the power button at all, which it was doing before. And so I did the dumb thing where I grabbed the power cable while it was still plugged in. I started wiggling it,
One person,
and that worked.
Com181 says she wants to. He/she wants to live with me. No.
Hey,
No,
I'll
I'm
give you lower rates if you're renting a room or something.
No.
Live with fans.
You can't live. Or, my bad. You can't live with me, my
Can't whoa, whoa! You can't just say people can't live.
Oh yeah, I actually did a. Actually, yeah, I got in contact with my cousin last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
My cousin is the manager of a movie theater, like just a few towns away from
Oh
me.
yeah, you said this like 4 times to me.
I know, but I haven't said it to the chat.
I didn't know this.
No, she's the manager of a movie theater about a few towns, like probably, I don't know, 20 miles away from me. And I'm talking to her to see if she can get me a My Little Pony movie poster.
Yeah, I might actually ask when it comes out. Like, hey, can I buy or just have one of these?
I might
Hey,
get it. I know
hey.
my local theater person too.
No, like when I went to go see Fast and the Furious last night,
Yeah.
it caught me off guard because I was just sitting down and I look up and I was like, "The hell!" And then it was the poster for the My Little Pony movie, like right there.
They follow you everywhere.
No, it was so awkward just seeing that right there, and the kids.
So,
No, and the little
Did they
girls.
pay for those or what?
No, the girls were like the kids that were in the lobby were just like, "Mommy, can we go see that?" It's like, no.
Do you know what kind of cinema? Who owns it? Like, was it a franchise?
I have no idea. I think it was just a
Like-
local one.
Regal or AMC or whatever?
I have no idea. It's been there for years, so it's probably just like a normal town one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it personally, but my sister told me my local theater has one. It's a Regal Cinema.
It was just weird because I wasn't expecting anything pony. I look up and like, oh.
Yeah, I get that. It's weird. Like, it's so weird to recognize something like that. Like, oh, this is a tangent, but last night I was browsing Reddit on some totally non-pony subreddit, and all of a sudden I see Danatron in the comments.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
really?
Weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What was Dantron doing in the comments?
Being a person of the internet.
He knew the OP.
Oh.
Ah, that's weird to say that about YouTube.
I don't think I've ever met actually. Yeah, I probably did, but I just don't remember it.
I'll never forget years ago when I was playing Titanfall, I joined a random public lobby, and B-Vids was in there, the guy who used to make PMVs and stuff.
Oh no, what did you do?
I said, "Are you B-Vids from YouTube?" And he said, "Yeah," and that was it.
Oh, you didn't like send him a friend request or anything?
Probably. I don't remember.
Should have just been like, dude, can you add me?
Dude, let's collab.
Bro, let's collab. I mean, how many subscribers did you have at the time?
I don't remember.
Did you wait? Had you started YouTube videos though?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think I remember at the time I thought he would probably know who I was. Maybe. Was I in Bernie's React then? I don't remember.
All right,
Probably not.
Darkflare asked us, what is our most and least favorite thing about this fandom?
Repetitive questions.
The people and the people.
The people and the people. We love and hate the people. Now, for me, I guess it would be, I don't know, I love the friends that I made, but as for hate, I hate the drama.
Oh, for me, I hate the
people and
friends
the
that I've
people.
made.
I hate the drama. The drama's annoying.
Some of the drama can be fun.
Oh yeah, that KP. You don't know how much drama, how much fun we had during the KP drama.
Apparently, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, not good at all.
No, that was just annoying. Just because for like a while my subscription feed was all filled out of how to deal with this, or how to deal with horse fame and crap like that. It was annoying.
Yeah.
It's like when something it's like when something happens, you get like 50 YouTube videos of this people saying the exact same thing.
That's how YouTube works. It's like, I don't know, like YouTube, not even just bronies, but YouTube as a whole is always looking for drama to talk about. That's all it is. It's drama tube. It's no wonder YouTube wants to get rid of you and just have network television.
Yeah. YouTube, where we say you can go leave.
No, wasn't their motto back then was just broadcast yourself?
Yeah, they don't have that anymore, do they?
Yeah,
No.
what happened to that?
They don't have it. It just slowly disappeared. It slowly disappeared over time.
They phased it out.
I just find it funny how that My Little Pony movie poster was in the lobby, but it doesn't come out until like October. Why was it in there so late, like so early?
I don't know. That might be a good sign. The bigger the marketing budget, the longer it's going to be in there for. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Either that, I think I know. Like you have an area in the theater where they have coming soon poster sort of thing, but maybe it's just recently announced movies go there. I don't know.
I'm not sure. It had like it had the Cards 3 right beside it, and
it's like a teaser poster, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I put it on Twitter.
And no Dark Flare. I still don't understand the point. Well, I think Dark Flare, was it you or someone else actually messaged me on Amino to try to explain something? I still don't. Whatever. Whatever.
I asked Jimmy about that, and I found out why.
Why?
It's because people want OCs, and so they just pay for the adoptables to be their OC.
Just
why?
a pony creator.
Yeah, it's free and easy.
Yeah, but they're not good at art, and so they just pay someone.
It's not art, it's just matching color theory. And then you can just Google color theory.
If you're just buying someone else's design, it's not really yours. Like, isn't the fun in it to actually design your own OC?
The fun is just to exist in Equestria, I guess.
Hey, I didn't say it was a good example. She just said it was just people are not good at art, and so they just pay people for they just pay for an adoptable.
I guess just start chunking out things in Pony Creator and selling them.
Maybe the newbies don't know what Pony Creator is.
Ooh.
Guys, time to make some easy money.
That is a really good way to make money. You know, I can't draw with crab, but maybe I could do that. All right, guys, I'm doing commissions.
Pony Creator commissions. That wouldn't surprise me if that's a thing somewhere.
Pony Creator commissions.
I'll design your OC in Pony Creator for only $5.
Whoa! Only $5. Hold on, it's got to be higher than that, like $30.
15.
This is art.
15. Yeah, art is difficult to do.
Yeah, I told Little Shy about this. I'm not sure I told Tootsie about it, but there was a YouTuber I follow called Jello Apocalypse. He opened up a Patreon video of how he wanted to pay for he wanted to like get some side money to help pay for an animator to help speed up his videos, and like the animator just does like still images for every 30 seconds of audio that relates to what he's talking about. Then. It's not animation, no, it's just a slideshow, and because of that animation slideshow thing, you'd think that would be a little bit cheaper than what he proposed. And he said he wanted.
He just died.
And we'll never know.
Yeah, he just died.
So what happened was, hold on a second.
Yeah, he died. He died.
Yeah, he died.
Well, I know, for example, Jan Animations would charge for commissions. I think it was like $100 a second for high quality animation.
Oh yeah, for like 2 minutes.
Crazy.
Well, you gotta take into account he's a good animator, so you want it to be perfect.
Yeah. And I'm sure it depends on that was probably just a ballpark figure. It depends on the scene.
Mm-hmm. Like
okay,
I thought about doing it.
So hold on. So
too much.
Now I can actually finish it because I'm actually away from someone that will interrupt me. But so what happened was he proposed he just wants to get someone to fill out pictures, and I was like, okay, that's a reasonable thing to want. And so he needed somebody. He would draw the concept art, and he would have this person fill it out with more details and color, and just bring it more to life. And then he proposed the price for this. So basically, keep in mind, this person's not making the original picture. He's only doing about a picture every 30 seconds, and that's all he's doing. He wanted to pay this person $30 an hour.
Whoa.
That's a lot of money for people that don't know how jobs work.
Yeah, I mean, you could have phrased it differently, like like per project price, and then
per project price would have been great.
Yeah,
sure.
$30 an hour is too much.
That is way too much.
Hey, I'll do it.
I should become an artist if they're making that much.
$30 an hour.
Keep in mind that was not for animation. That's for drawing still images. Or not even drawing. It's for coloring them.
Dude, you mean I could just get a coloring book?
If an artist tells you their work, well, all right, I should be careful what I say. Some art is probably worth that much, but
yeah, but no, this
generally for this sort of work, if an artist tells you that's how much their work costs, that's another way of saying I don't want to do this work.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I need to check something on eBay. I plan on buying a multi-cart for this little game system I bought.
Why are you putting so much money into a dead game console?
Because it's fun.
Wouldn't you rather spend that money on ponies?
Hell, no.
Yeah, he will.
No.
Put that money towards your VR system.
Ew, no.
What?
No.
What do you mean, ew, no.
So, how do you not like the Vive?
No, I'm not saying I don't like it.
Jeez.
It's just I don't think it's worth the
He's
price.
saying he doesn't like it, guys. He just doesn't like it.
I just don't think it's worth the price.
Why is that?
Because don't you have to upgrade your computer to make it perfect?
Yeah, for
yeah.
$1,000, they recently had a bundle. You can get a new graphics card and the Vive for $1,000.
No, that's even more expensive.
No, that's cheaper.
What
You
do you
save
mean it's
$200 with that one.
No, I don't want to get a Vive. I have no reason to get a Vive. I wouldn't really play any of the games.
You don't know how many games there are. I mean, I will say there are some crappy ones, but a lot of really good ones.
Besides, I already got a Vive. It's right here. It's my phone.
It doesn't have head tracking. It's not really virtual reality. That's
Dude,
just a 3D viewer.
Dude, I can turn my head. And
They
I
had
can
those in
see-
like the 70s or 60s or something.
Dude, I can turn my head and look around. That's all I need.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta look it up. It's called a stereogram, I think. That's really old. No, that's not what a stereogram is. Okay.
Wait, what are you looking up? A stereogram?
What are those things that they had a long time ago? C3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like they had
Wow.
It is something stereo though. I know what you're talking about.
Wait, Dark Flare, someone was charging $15 for a really
Oh,
bad
hold up.
adoptable? That's
I
ridiculous.
gotta back up. I'm wrong. It's not from like the 60s. It's from like the 1800s. That's
I
how
thought it was
old.
from like the 1600s.
Oh,
It's
is
way-
that old? Hold on.
It's really old. I know that. Okay, now I'm back to the chat. I can actually read what you guys are saying. And just like that,
I have a better microphone.
Whoa, instant.
No,
Yeah, right?
Dark Flare was saying that someone on Equestria Amino wanted $15 for a really bad adoptable OC.
Well, you only gotta hope one person is not good with their money compared to like 15 people paying $1.
Hey, I got an idea. What if I sold some of my pony stuff on Equestria Amino?
They probably wouldn't appreciate that. Well, actually, no. You can do commercial stuff on Amino, can you? Or no?
Like, I think they have a part where it's like shop where you can like sell stuff. But I don't think I would want to give out my address to someone.
Yeah.
Especially to a little kid. And I'm not saying everyone's a little kid. I'm just saying everyone
Yeah,
on that...
he's saying you guys are all children.
No, I'm just saying
That's what
everyone
he's
on that app is probably...
Amino.
I'm just saying that Equestria Amino is probably all little kids. Not you guys.
You know the moderator, the guy who runs it, is like in his 40s.
Ew? I mean, oh. That's,
Well, I'm just
You
saying
know.
it's not all little kids, I guess.
It just feel... Then why does it feel like it's all little kids?
Well, because it's a mobile app. It's more accessible to little kids. Little kids don't have desktops, and
Dude.
most don't even have laptops.
It's because of them we lost Club Penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's why
that's
you need
true.
to go to VR. Because they're not going to ruin VR.
Yeah, right now, there are kids occasionally in Rec Room, but really the community in VR as a whole is grown adults with disposable incomes, and it's more grown up and mature in most cases. So yeah, join VR before it's too late.
Yeah, Tootsie.
It's
So that way you can complain about it 10 years from now.
Back in my day.
Back in my day,
we
all
got
these kids
VR.
weren't coming home from school. No, that means there's going to be like a certain time of day where the kids are going to be at school and the adults are going to be playing VR.
Well, the same is true like if you just want to go for a walk in the park or something, or anything out in public.
I would go out in public and do that.
You go out in public and play VR?
I would much rather wait for virtual reality to get more and more advanced than just how it is now.
It's pretty advanced right now. It's
Yeah,
just-
it is very
I can see
advanced.
what you're talking about price-wise.
No, I mean, like, I want to actually be able to, like, feel the air. I want to actually feel the hits
Just buy a fan.
I mean, you can buy haptic feedback systems that don't do that. Right now, most of them are prototypes, though.
No, I want to buy some. I want to put like VR that'll actually transport me into the game, where I can just walk around in a virtual reality.
You get that with the Vive.
No, and actually feel everything and feel like I'm actually in the game, rather
Okay,
than...
you're gonna laugh, but there's this one game, Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades, where it's like a gun simulator. There's the Gatling gun. When you shoot it for a long period of time, the barrels get red hot, and I swear, holding the barrel up to my face, I can feel the heat off of it every single time. It's so weird.
I think that's
it's
just
not
shit you
there.
In your brain.
But
I know it is. It's not there, and I know it's not there, but I can feel the heat coming from the barrel of the gun in that game. It's so weird.
But can you feel the shot or the pain when you get shot at?
You can if you want to. They have vests for that.
What?
Yeah, they are vests for that.
They already sell that for normal games. It's probably VR might be even better.
I want to actually be teleported in the game where I can just.
Here you are complaining
reality.
about not wanting to spend all this money, and then you want to get all these crappy accessories.
Hey.
Yeah,
hey.
and it's not supported is the big problem with that stuff.
Well, that's based on sound. I think the low end of gunshots will make it vibrate.
And what is your question, 0x Tube? Interesting name.
I wonder what that name means.
And J.K. Sparkles, good VR, true VR, you won't get motion sickness. Anything where you get motion sickness is.
I don't know. I think you could get motion sickness if you try some things. Like if you are really susceptible to motion sickness, I would say go with an Oculus because
no.
The reason is because Vive, while it is better in the long run, it does try more experimental things. That's why I say that.
Well, you don't have to try those experimental.
You don't have to, but I'd be so tempted to.
The big thing with motion sickness is artificial locomotion, where your character is moving, but you're not in real life. Most people get sick then.
The worst experience I have had was I was using the Dolphin emulator to play Metroid Prime, and holy crap, that was awful.
Yeah, so any game, the best experience you can have is with the Vive in a room-scale environment where there's no artificial locomotion. Just you walking around, there's zero sickness at all.
What would you say is the best game you've played? With the best immersion factor to it?
What, VR?
I mean, they're all different. I don't know.
I'd say the best one I've had was Budget Cuts. That one was really good.
Like, Rec Rooms really gave me the feel that I was in the room with other people, like to the point where it was triggering my social anxiety. But
wow.
But like a game it's awkward standing next to someone silently in real life, right? In Rec Room, it's like another person standing there. It's weird. But
like, hey.
The Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades is my favorite game just because it's fun to hang out in there and watch Netflix and shoot at targets, that sort of thing.
And no, I'm not Com 181.
What?
They asked, are you a huge horse? Or, my bad, a huge brony?
You're not? Look around.
You're not? Yeah, you totally not.
I wouldn't consider...
I wonder what percentage of have rooms like ours. Actually.
No, I wouldn't consider this like a huge brony fan.
Oh yeah, Jessica says Job Simulator. That's a fun one. Although that one's limited. Like I couldn't go back and play that over and over. It's just fun the first time.
Why? Could you not get a career in?
It's not. It's not a simulator game.
It's more of a tech demo.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's a tech demo for what IRL's gonna do.
I mean, it's all scripted. Like every second, it's like.
It's just a physics engine to play around in. Rick and Morty was made by the same people. The VR game for Rick and Morty was made by the same people, and it's got a bit of a better kind of replay value where you can try different things.
Yeah,
but it still is again kind of a tech demo with a physics engine.
Yeah, I like the more open-ended sandbox games.
Yeah,
the shooter one I was just talking about.
What about Budget Cuts? Would you classify that as linear or sandbox?
It's not out yet, right?
It's not out, but it's still the demo is still pretty playable.
It's pretty linear, but it was fun. I liked it. I want to buy it when it comes out.
Yeah, me too. If my computer will ever work again.
Turtle, stop.
And Sir Grayscale, I'm waiting for Pony VR games too. I don't know why it's not a bigger thing. There is
because everyone died.
Two that I know, like one's like just a viewer of like pony animations on a pedestal, which is kind of boring, and then Pony VRville, which doesn't really support the Vive yet, unfortunately. We got to push what's his name into finishing.
Yeah, My Little Ties. That's just making it.
Wait, he's making
Harass him at all the cons he goes to.
He's making it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the rift at all the conventions, he's making it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Huh. I thought he was just the guy that made ties.
Huh. Yeah, no, he does a bunch of stuff. Very, very multi-talented person.
Oh, that's a very interesting one.
What?
Yeah, I had crushes on, and I'm not gonna say any pony because that's just dumb.
Why not?
Wait, well, I think they're being specific to pony, and you just admitted to yes.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have a crush on a pony. I'm sorry, guys. Whoa.
Yeah. Wow. No. Whoa. Now.
No, I just find pony terms just so stupid.
I think it works sometimes.
Okay.
It's just a joke, right? It's not meant to be taken seriously.
No.
Oh,
It's
no.
meant to be taken
There's some that
seriously.
take it seriously. Like,
Like the fire at BronyCon 2012.
hey,
When
turtle.
everyone had to evacuate. Every
Yeah.
pony, please head towards the nearest exit.
God. Did they really say that?
Yeah, you can look up
Yeah,
the
they did.
recording.
God. No, but one person actually asked this on my Discord server. It was like, so, Tootsie, do you have a mare friend? No. No, stop.
Yes, 6.
No, stop.
It's time to stop.
Time to stop.
Like, do you have a filly friend, or do you have any crushes? Like, no. Actually, I have one IRL right now, but that's secret.
Ooh.
That's secret.
You don't have to hide your feelings from me, Tootsie.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Hide them,
Okay.
please, dear God, hide them.
Okay. Turtle, they're for you. I'm sorry.
No, hide them.
Okay. I don't have a favorite boy pony.
I can relate to Big Mac.
Really? Wait,
Yeah,
you're
I'm not much of a talker either.
Mm. Yep.
wait, you play hoofball with Spike?
What is football? Is that just football?
What was the thing they played with the 3 ponies? It was like you had to have Pegasus.
That was
Thing.
hoofball?
I think that was hoofball.
No,
No, that was not hoofball.
What was that?
Like Spike and Big Mac, it was like when it was during like the season 5 premiere. It was like Spike was saying, "Oh, we're gonna go play hoofball, go play
Oh,
trading
no, that was
cards."
buckball.
Oh yeah,
Think of
buckball.
buckball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think hoofball is just a parody of football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think buckball would be interesting, but I think that would be terrible to play
So would they have an NHL?
in an NHL.
National Football League.
Yeah.
NHL. Oh, let's see. What's your favorite and least favorite season of MLP? Season 7
I
is
think
pretty
they all-
bad.
I think they all have good episodes and bad episodes.
I know, but what's your least like season?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, season 1 was still trying to find its footing, and I could say that maybe that one wasn't so great. But at the same time, lots of nostalgia for it.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
gonna go
like,
for
like
that
I said,
one.
they all have good and bad, in my opinion.
Season 1 was mainly all character development.
Yeah.
Season 3, I'm not gonna even say because that was just to end the show.
You could pick that one as the least favorite just because Hasbro was trying to kill it off at that point.
And then I would have to say, I don't know, my least favorite season would probably be season
Season 8 is the best season.
4. Thought season 4 was kind of bland.
Really?
Actually, no, wait, season 6. Sorry.
Hmm.
Season 6 was boring, but best season was 5.
Yeah, I don't really have favorite or least favorite season. There's too many episodes in the season to pick.
Remember when you could actually marathon My Little Pony in like 2 days?
Yeah, I used
Now
to.
it takes like 5 days.
And they need like a whole week off to do it.
What about the D&D episode with Discord? That episode I thought was boring.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. I'm in a roleplay group that does like D&D, and speaking of which, it's like in 20 minutes I've got to leave for. But
Alright, well,
that episode is super boring.
No, it was just boring to me because, I don't know, Discord episodes are just boring.
Yeah, they kind of are when you don't do them right.
I don't find them interesting anymore. Do you guys find Discord episodes interesting?
They overused him.
The only good one I can think of that I actually fully enjoyed was the one where he got jealous because Fluttershy was on a date with her wheat friend.
Yeah, I have a picture of her. What's her name? Tree Hugger.
Yeah, Tree Hugger.
Yeah.
I wonder if is marijuana legal in Equestria?
Do they have marijuana?
I don't know. It's probably no. They have Poison Joke.
No, that's like poison ivy. Don't smoke that.
Don't smoke that.
I feel like they would go without saying, but just don't do that. That's not a good idea.
Oh gosh.
That will literally kill you.
Also, Derpy, I don't think has been seen once in this season.
I haven't spotted her. just the muffins. She must have been nearby.
No,
underneath the table.
No,
I
mean,
spot her
like,
in every episode. She's
like I saw
I
saw Octavia in the newer, like in the recent episode. She was at the little art gallery. But I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, where is Derpy? Are they? Is it gonna be like last time where she just pops up out of nowhere? Is like, hi.
I don't know. Time will tell. Maybe the new writers don't even know who she is.
Oh. Yeah, everyone left. The only one from season 1 is Megan McCarthy.
Who's doing? I haven't even paid attention. Who's doing storyboards? Because that has a major impact on the show too.
Oh yeah, I forgot because that person's what's her name is gone.
Well, she left a while ago.
Yeah, Sibsy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sibsy. All I know is that she married Manda Pony and left.
She was my favorite storyboard artist, but there were still a lot of other good ones, I believe. I just don't know them all by name.
You know the animators hated Sibsy just because of all of her, like, camera shots of just basically turning the camera, like, 360, and the animators have to animate all that.
Well, they still do that. I mean more like, background jokes and subtlety, that sort of thing.
My Little Pony was never good with its subtlety.
Sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't.
Like, the newer episode, the cool thing of Twilight yelling at Flurry Heart and then making up in, like, 2 seconds.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was just... I don't think that was a bad thing or a good thing. It just kind of happened.
The episode did throw a curveball at me, because at first I thought it was just going to be a rehash of Pinkie Pie babysitting the cakes, but with Twilight.
Well, it kind of literally was at that one point.
Wait, what one point?
Well, they were in it.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, I thought the whole episode was going to be about Twilight not knowing how to deal with a baby. But no, turns out she knew how to deal with a kid.
She knew how to do it, she just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, she just didn't care. It's like, oh, the baby's drinking bleach. Okay, that's fine. And by the way, I didn't know it actually hurt a pony if you pulled their tail.
Oh, why wouldn't it?
I don't know. I just never pictured that.
What do you think the tail's attached to?
Yeah, what do you think it's attached to their body?
I know, but I didn't think it would actually hurt.
It wouldn't hurt to pull your hair, would it?
Okay, I meant, like, I don't know. It just never felt like... It's like a little minor detail I never really looked up when I was watching the episode.
Do you often pull on animals' fur and hair?
No, I
Is
never
it
do
not
that. No, I never do that. And I can't pronounce your name. Is it German? Russian?
What? Oh, that looks... Well, I'm probably going to be proven wrong, but it looks Russian to me.
Russian.
Yeah, it looks Russian.
Let's see. We're probably going to end this because I want to play some video games.
Yeah, I need to eat something. I don't think I've eaten much today.
Who needs food?
I just had sausage and that was it.
Haha.
I'll have some.
Alright, goodbye everyone. We're going to end the stream right here.
No, don't go, said the chat.
Bye everyone.
Bye,
Stream is
internet.
kill.
I gotta
Killed it.
Wait. Oh.